Blast is back.
Yep. What's popping? What's popping? What's going on?
Is he open?
Bro, yeah, this open. I'm not gonna lie. I was looking to see if I could take some longs, but it's kind of like slowing down a little bit. So I'm kind of just waiting this out a little bit to see what forms. But bro, I
Dude,
I
I
saw
got
you
your
caught
bot.
something off open. Did you end up catching it?
Oh
Or
yeah, dude. Like 15 people got green off open
oh,
on my
sweet, sweet,
longs.
sweet, sweet, sweet. Nice. Bro, I ended up catching Asia last night, so I'm gonna take today a little bit easy. Like if I get a trade going, because I'm already green almost 400 on the for a thing, bro. Right now we are selling off like crazy. I don't know if this could be like some type of spike in news or just just some volatile price action because the opening candle was pretty volatile. I'm not gonna lie. So maybe
Yeah.
we can definitely catch something off this move over here.
Let me know if you want to take the screen. I'm kind of cooked right. I'm not cooked, but like I'm done for setups pretty much for now.
You're done. Oh, okay. Yeah. Let me take over the stream.
Yeah, I
Let me
like
go
this
ahead.
level back up here.
Which
Just
one?
I
Which
like
one?
this level to retrace that bear candle right here. But other than that, I'm kind of chilling. So
All right, bet. Give me one. Let me take over real quick. Let me go ahead and see if I can cook something up here. But what's good, guys? What's going on? All right, guys, real quick. Did you guys end up seeing the trade from yesterday? The Asian one. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, look, I'm not gonna lie. I wanted to take this one, off of this inverse, but I was sleeping and I woke up while it was about to inverse this one, so I just took this one. The 35. Yeah, the 35.1. You're asleep, bro. I was too. I'm not gonna lie, bro. No, but I ended up catching something. If you guys look at my screen, like right over here, like where my mouse is, I ended up getting stopped at a break even on two of my contracts, and I ended up making about 340 on the trade. Not bad, you know what I mean? Not bad, not bad. But yeah, the notification, nah. Maybe for you, it might have been sent out late. But I'm not gonna. All right, for the people that were in the chat, the second I sent it, you guys saw that something happened in the market that it just made the market just dump down like crazy. So I just waited for the retracement and just enter off that. Yeah, it literally took off. Yeah. If you guys were watching, you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. But anyways, okay, so right now, first and foremost, let me kind of put out that I'm live over here on YouTube real quick. Um, what's good, YouTube? What's going on, guys? What's up? What's up? What's up? All right. But anyways, okay, so the market is selling off right now, and we kind of have a reason as to we like exactly why why we know why it's selling off. We're gonna go ahead and kind of look at it based off of this London high over, which is not it's not showing, but yeah, we had a London high over here, which we kind of swept. Let me go ahead and put it down live real quick. Give me 1 second. Let me go ahead and put it out over here. There we go. Okay. Yeah, but we are selling off right now like crazy. We're probably gonna shoot. I'm not gonna lie, I was not expecting us to shoot any lower just because we took out this liquidity yesterday. Actually, we traded into this liquidity yesterday. It was our price target for the Asia trade. I noticed that we swept it and we fully reversed right back up, but we then retested it during London. Once again, we pushed right back up after we took out the new low at the Asia low right here, and we went right back up. Now, I'm surprised that we're even going down once again, but um I guess we can go ahead and have this level as a new level of liquidity. I guess that could be the thing. Now price today, I'm not gonna lie, is really volatile right now. Really volatile. The first candle was insane. The third candle is even crazier. So today we know that definitely today volume is gonna be a little crazy over here. Now I will say we do have, of course, a very nice gap for now. Obviously, the candle is gonna close in 4 minutes, so anything can happen to the point where we push up and we close the gap, and we can't really do much from it. But I'm gonna see what we can do from here. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and mark out this gap right over here, just like this. Obviously, right now we do have some buying pressure kicking in, so you know what I mean. It could be a little bit, a little bit, a little messy for now. All right, but if we do want to, okay, so right now the read that we're kind of getting here is a few things. All right, guys, so pay attention here because this is going to be the most important part of the setup. All right, so the whole reason, guys, as to why we're probably going down right now, I'm saying probably is because we don't have anything super confirmed just yet. Obviously, right now we sold off, but we're kind of pushing back up and we're kind of like invalidating the fair value gap just a little bit. But in the meantime, if you guys look at the 15-minute time frame, you guys might have noticed that yesterday coming into Asia Open, we created a nice bearish 15-minute fair value gap over here, right? So if you measure it out just like this, we have a 53-point fair value gap right down or right up here, right? Now with this, what we can take note of is that we've rejected off of it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times already. All right. Well, in the meantime, well, this setup is kind of gone. So not much we can do there. But anyways, what I was gonna say is, we have been rejecting off of this fair value gap 7 times throughout the whole overnight session, and even this morning. And we still have some levels of liquidity to the downside, which is at 996, 954, and 888. All right, and obviously some extra ones down here, but we're just focusing on the nearby ones. All right. So, uh, what I wanted to see would probably be we take out this London high over here, we sweep it, we reverse right back down, we get the MSS model, then we kind of get a continuation model off of this bearish rally gap, and we take it right to the downside. But we can't really do much from it anymore because I mean the buying pressure is so out of control, or the selling and buying pressure is kind of like a little messy right now. But we don't really have any gaps to kind of work with just yet. All right, so we're gonna have to kind of wait for a new one to form and all that stuff. But honestly, with the volume that we have right now, it shouldn't be so hard unless we start chopping up out of nowhere. Which I mean, the market just opened not even 20 minutes ago, so I don't think that's gonna happen anytime soon. Well, I hope I don't jinx it, but it shouldn't happen for the next like 15 minutes or so. But in the meantime, yeah, we don't really have any other gaps to really work with. So we're gonna have to kind of wait it out just a tiny bit. I thought I had a setup, we did, but it didn't close in time. So now we don't have anything in the meantime. All right, guys. So we're still waiting on it. We're still waiting on it. All right. But yeah, guys, I wish more people could have. I know a good handful of you guys ended up catching the Asia trade last night. I saw a ton of profits. But man, I wish those are the type of trades that I wish I could catch in voice chat with you guys to just catch it on live. But regardless, really nice and green trade off that one. I'm really hoping we're able to get something from there, or like the trade from last night again. What about the 5 minute fair value gap from the 22,020 level? 22,020 right here is not a gap. Yeah, 20 points. Yeah, no, we're way too short for a fair value gap here. So yeah, there's no, unless you're talking on the 15-minute time frame. No, nothing here, not from what I'm seeing. So yeah, in terms of a setup right now, remember when you're looking for a fair value gap, it always has to be more than 40 or more points. If it's any less, it's not good enough of an imbalance, and price or the market probably won't really react to it all that much. David, you're only doing commentary. No, actually, I'm willing to trade today. The reason I'm saying I'm willing to trade today is because, guys, it's a long week. It's a very long week, and the reason I'm saying that is because tomorrow I'm not. It's FOMC. I don't really trade FOMC. Thursday the markets are closed, and Friday is OPEX. So although I'm green for the day, and although I already put out a winning trade and everything, I kind of want to give you guys just a little bit more work before I mean we kind of go off for the week, because once again, guys, the market conditions, they're not really lined up for us with our trading strategy, with so much news coming in. So I'm gonna try to get you guys at the best work I possibly can for today. Although I already gave you guys something last night, like I said, I just want to give you guys just maybe 1 or 2 more trades, and that's it. You know what I mean, for the week, because once again, guys, look, if you guys are trying to really get the hang of trading, guys, please just trust me. All right, tomorrow, Thursday, and Friday, try to avoid them. All right, guys, like actually try to avoid them, because it's not gonna be at least if you're trading my strategy. Like if you're trading my model, my trading style, and everything, please just trust me, guys, and do me a favor. Try to avoid these next 3 days. It's not gonna be good. I promise you guys. OPEX, known as the one of the choppiest days of the month. Tomorrow is FOMC. What tends to happen is, with so much news coming in at 2 p.m. EST, before the news comes out, the market tends to chop up very, very hard. All right. So be careful. And obviously Thursday, the markets are closed for Juneteenth. All right, guys. So please just trust me. All right, guys, trust me. There's a reason I say these things. All right. I don't want you guys getting chopped up and you guys just blow your account up into pieces. All right. It's not worth it, especially after such a streak that we've been on. There's no point of giving the markets, back some profits that we've been making. Now, if anything, I'm not gonna lie, guys. If we do see something during Asia tonight, would you guys be down to trade it again? I'm not gonna lie. It's because sometimes. Okay, look. I personally. Oh, wait, let me read this. This is what I appreciate about your channel. You're not always trying to watch how other trades value the pay. Thank you, bro. I mean, bro, it's just me being honest, bro. Yeah, all right, bet. Because guys, the reason I'm saying, is because okay, it's it's true what they say, bro. You can't please everyone. Sometimes I put out alerts on live, no one some people don't catch it. Sometimes I put alerts out for Asia, some people don't catch it, and it's like, you know what I mean? Like, should I even do it? So nah, but I'll be on for Asia tonight. If we do end up getting something, cause tomorrow I probably won't be on. You know what I mean? But yeah, bro, KP, you don't have to be typing in the chat, bro. If you want, you can unmute, bro. There's not much I'm really seeing here, anyways. So I'm kind of just waiting for it right now. But KP, if you want to get on, bro, go ahead, go ahead. I'm still waiting for something. Now, we didn't really get too much of a sweep here, at least not at the level that I wanted to see myself. I will say, guys, if we do get a ton of buying pressure to come on in, if you guys look at the 15-minute time frame, if we're able to hold above this level over at 122, and we're really able to hold above it like really, really strong, guys, I might look for an inverse above this to target this high up here, this high that we couldn't break last night or yesterday. Um, so yeah, if we do want to look for longs, I might take longs off of this inverse on the 15-minute, guys. All right. But yeah. In the meantime, I'm gonna go get water really, really quick. Give me 1 second, guys. Give me 1 second. All right, I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. All right. Okay. But yeah. Let me see. And see, if you're on Discord commentating, if you're alerted, it will be a lot more helpful. I kind of stopped doing alerts when I'm not on live, just because so many people complain about getting the notification late and not getting the same entry and a whole million things. So I told you guys this before, like a few months, like what, like maybe like 1 or 2 months back, guys. Anytime you guys remember when I'll be like, oh guys, if I see something, I'll just alert it. You know, I'm not gonna be on live or whatever. If I alert it, but anytime I do that, it's always people in the chat being like, yo, like I got a late, I got a super late fill, blah blah. I'm like, bro, alerting it itself instead of doing commentary like during Asia or during New York when I'm not live, a lot of people tend to it does more harm than good just alerting. So for me, if you guys understand my strategy and everything, you guys want to catch a trade that I'm watching with the commentary channel, then you can get it. But if you don't feel confident, you don't need to take it. That's why a lot of people get confused sometimes. Like when I'm doing just alerts, like text alerts, they're like, "Oh, I need to catch a trade." Like, bro, you know what I mean? You don't have to. If you don't understand it, you know what I mean, and you want to wait for me to get on live, wait for the next one. You know what I mean? There's always gonna be a next trade. You know what I mean? Like people feel forced to take it. That's not how it is, guys. But yeah, commentary. Yeah, exactly. So I personally feel like commentary is better. Not only will you get your own entry and your own thought process, but it also kind of takes away the stress on my end a little bit because I don't have to focus on everyone getting the same fill, putting it out at the exact time. It's a whole million other stuff. You know what I mean? Let me see. I took the past three setups I'm looking for. That's what I'm saying. It's the same setups that I always catch, whether I'm on live or alerting or whatever. I'm just explaining it to you guys on how to catch it instead of really just like telling you guys when to get in. Because once again, that's why I do live trading. Not only to help you guys a little bit more like understand it like real time, but it's as easy as me saying, "Oh, I'm in." You know what I mean? You press the button. But if I'm doing text alerts, I have to type it. Discord has to receive it. You have to not only get the notification, but you also have to read it. In that time, it's like, even if it's a few seconds, you're still gonna be late on the entry. You get what I'm saying? It's a huge difference. That's why I don't do text alerts only as much. I'll only do text alerts if I'm on live. All right, guys. But yeah, anyways, ooh, we just got. I think some sort of news just came out. I don't know if you guys saw that. We just got a really clean green to red candle. I mean, red to green candle. My bad. Does the 30% rule apply to trading days or individual? No, only Trading days, trading days. Yeah, you can't exceed 30% throughout the total, like the whole day. Let me see. David, instead of paying the monthly cost for an EVA, if you're negative on it, try to cancel it and buy another one before the monthly fee. Just you might as well just 440, bro. The Iran stock market closed right now. Can you explain the trade you took earlier? Yeah, I got you. I feel like we have a little bit of time before we really get the setup, because right now, guys, what I'm seeing is what I want to see right now, at least, is enough buying pressure to see what reaction we get off 122. Depending on that reaction, we can either short it or we can long it. All right. So I'm waiting on that. I'm waiting on that. All right. But 15 minutes ago. Okay, okay, got it. That's okay, okay. Anyways, okay, guys. So quick explanation as to what I saw yesterday in terms of why I wanted to take the trade. All right, let me show you guys real quick. Quick rundown. All right, so please pay attention here. It's gonna be quick. All right, because I have it on my second monitor. I'm watching the chart, and I don't want to miss the setup. All right, so yesterday, what ended up happening? All right, so you guys know yesterday during the New York session, it was extremely choppy. You guys saw it. Obviously, this is a 30-minute time frame. Chop, 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 chop. You guys get the point. All right, so nothing happened during the New York PM session. Although I wanted to get a setup, which we had a setup, we could not get it. Now, what setup was I looking for exactly, and why was I looking for it? Well, okay, if we zoom out a little bit, what did we do before we took out these highs up here? Well, we had some levels of liquidity to upside, which is up here, right here, and right here. What did we do throughout the entire New York session, or throughout the AM session? Well, we pushed up like crazy, right? We got a really, really nice buying candle to a point where we took out our first level of liquidity. If you look at the 15-minute time frame, you guys see right here we had a level of liquidity over at 197. I'm sure you guys remember yesterday KP traded into it, but I tried to and I couldn't. But you guys get the point. This was the level that we were looking for, mainly because it was this high right over here. Now, what exactly is going on over here? Well, if you go ahead and zoom in a little bit, the first thing that we did here is we identified the level of liquidity and we took it out over here. Now, what ended up happening? Well, you guys can see that buyers are starting to get very, very weak around this area. What exactly does this mean? Well, you guys know when we go up or when we go down, the whole reason as to why we're going up or going down is mainly to take out the level of liquidity that's nearby. Once we take out that level of liquidity, you might notice that there might not be as much interest in that direction as there was a few minutes ago, mainly because we already took out the objective for the session. All right, so the objective for yesterday's session was we pushed up like crazy, we take out 194, and we possibly just shoot back down. Right, this is known as a DOL sweep plus MSS model. All right, now looking at this right here, we were technically getting it. All right, so what is our setup looking like? Well, if we take our level of liquidity and we're sweeping it and we're starting to get more selling kicking in, what is the one thing holding us from going any lower? Well, it's going to be these two bullish rally gaps over here. So we can either inverse this one, which is what I was looking for throughout the AM session, or we can inverse this one if we miss this one. All right, now you guys might have realized, or if you guys were in the live like maybe 10 minutes ago, we're pushing up a little bit now, so I gotta hurry up. So wait, let me double check the setup here. Hold up. Let me see. Let me see. Hold up. Okay, okay. We're still not even halfway through a fair value gap. Okay. But what I was gonna say, guys, is typically what I look for is I was looking for an inverse off this yesterday throughout the PM session. You guys might have realized I told you guys like, hey guys, make sure to look out for this one. I want to take shorts off this if we're able to sweep liquidity and get a lot of selling pressure. Well, we did. All right, but I was sleeping and I missed the setup. All right, so I noticed that price shot a little bit lower, as you guys see right here. I'm like, okay, well, we have another fair value gap and we still have room to go lower as we haven't taken out any level of liquidity. So what is going on right now? We identified the liquidity. We took out the liquidity. Buyers got very weak. Sellers are gaining control. Why exactly? Well, notice this, guys. The trend is going from being bullish right here, right? The trend is going from being bullish, just like that, to going bearish. Why? Because we took out the level of liquidity. All right, so there's an MSS going on here where the structure of the market is going from being bullish into taking out the liquidity, turning bearish, giving us the MSS model with a ton of selling pressure, and inversing the buyer territory, which is going to be the bullish rally gap. All right, and that's exactly why I took shorts yesterday. I wish I would have taken it off this one, but we still ended up catching shorts off this one right here into our level of liquidity, as you guys can see right over here. All right, guys. So that's exactly why I took shorts for about 35, depending on your entry, maybe 40 points around there. Quick and easy Asia trade, just like that. All right. So, and I mean, I know I rushed through it, guys. It's because I don't want to miss the stuff that we have right now. But guys, if you have any questions on this setup or the strat or whatever, or maybe what I could have seen, let me know. Or if it made sense, just put like a thumbs up, and I'll know if you guys are good. All right, I got you. I got you. I got you, Chris. I got you, my man. But yeah, anyways, okay, let's go back to the market right now. All right, we gotta lock in a little bit. Now, we're not much is really happening here. We haven't really done much. We're kind of rejecting right back down. I'm not gonna lie, we are kind of. I'm not gonna say we're chopping up. It's just the momentum is a little bit messy. A little bit messy. All right. Any tips for back testing this model? Good question. I would say if you want to back test, um, I would say because obviously if you're gonna be back testing, you need a really really good replay. I'm gonna say replay, not broker, but replay system. All right. So I would say it might be a little bit FX replay. I was gonna say do TradeZilla just because FX replay is really good, but I feel like it's super buggy because it's so new. I've heard so many bad things about not so many bad things about it, but so many like issues with it. TradingView. I'm not gonna lie, TradingView sucks with the whole replay feature because it just shows you like candles. You know what I mean? But with TradeZilla or FX replay, it can show you like the real time price action as it's happening. TradeZilla, do they have a free trial? I don't think so. No, I don't think. But yeah, you could either, if you want to be backtesting, you can either use FX Replay or TradeZilla. I personally use TradeZilla. Honestly, it's because I have a mentoring thing. So TradeZilla has this feature where I can like see my the students' journal and everything and see what they're doing without having to ask them like, hey, how'd you do today? Whatever. You know what I mean? So I personally like TradeZilla a little bit more, but it's all preference, guys. It's all preference. All right. But yeah. Anyways, let me see. Bloomberg news came out. It didn't really move the market so much, unless that's why the market went from green to red. Maybe. Yeah, let me check up on my YouTube channel over here. Yo, David, how do you decide if the gap inverse is valid and not a fake out? Well, there's no way of being super super sure. The way I go about it is always make sure that the volume is as good as possible. If you're even slightly questioning the volume, then it's not good. Because obviously, if the volume was good, you wouldn't be like, oh, should I take the trade? I don't like the volume, stuff like that. Like you'll be confident. All right. So for example, today's volume is kind of a little bit like, you know what I mean? If we were to take a trade, I'll be a little bit skeptical just because, you know what I mean, we're getting fake outs here and there. You know what I mean? What do you mean by volume? Well, volume itself. You know what I mean? What I mean by volume is how fast and how aggressive is the market moving? Is it moving slow like yesterday, which will look like this, right? Not much going on, very small candles, very slow price action. Or is price moving very fast and aggressive like today, right? This is good volume. This is bad volume. All right. So make sure of that. So anytime you're looking for an inverse or anytime you're looking for any trade in general, make sure that volume is in your favor. If it's not, there's a chance where you can either get faked out or you can get chopped out into your stop loss. And that is very, very mentally draining. All right. The whole reason I'm saying that is because if you get chopped out, bro, it's not even like you enter and you get stopped out. It's you enter, you're stuck in the trade for 2 hours and then you get stopped out. It is the worst thing possible. All right. Can you show again what's good versus bad? Yeah. So I don't really have to show it. It's everyone has their own preference in the volume of the trade. But it's pretty simple. Like if the candles look big, and aggressive and all that stuff, then it's good to trade, right? So if the candles look like this, like we're talking 50, 60, 80 points per candle, that's good. But if you're looking at if you're wondering what bad volume looks like, it's kind of like if the candles look like they're not going anywhere, no momentum, very slow, very very weird looking, that's choppy volume. All right? So you want to be avoiding this at all costs, which is exactly why I didn't trade yesterday. I told you guys, this market right here, I noticed that we were chopping up. I'm like, guys, we're getting off. There is no way we are trading this. All right. So yeah, we are avoid this at all costs. All right. Once again, if the candles look like this or like this or like this or like this, where it's a doji candle, like that, always avoid price. It is most of the times it's going to be horrible. All right. I got some longs in the morning. Yeah, bro. Right now it's kind of chopping up just a little bit. Like I said, once again, guys, I told you guys this on Sunday. I have not been expecting a single thing from the markets this week. All right. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not really expecting much today, not tomorrow, not Friday, not. Yeah, I mean, we'll be back next week for sure. But let me check out ES just in case you do have a setup here. Let me kind of delete everything here. Give me one sec. Let me see what we have over here. Because someone said that we took out the London high over here. Um, let me see. Let me see. Let me see. We just did actually. Let me mark out some new highs just like this. Okay, there we go. I'm not really seeing anything that's really calling my attention just yet, at least. But yeah. Anyways, guys, what I've been wanting to see all morning is I want to see a ton of buying pressure kicking in to the point where we can kind of inverse above this fair value gap over here. Well, first and foremost, I want to see enough buying pressure to go ahead and break above 122. And depending if we're able to hold it or not, it will tell us what the market wants to do, right? If we hold above it, we're bullish. If we hold below it, that's the DOL sweep, which will then will be bearish. All right. So this fair value gap will kind of tell us the whole story behind everything, right? If we're bearish, we could take a fair value gap projection. If we're bullish, we could just wait for the inverse off this and just target the Asia high and maybe even a little bit higher into the externals. All right. But yeah. But yeah, now that I feel like I mentioned everything, there's not much for me to really think about or talk about because we're kind of just ranging here. We're still stuck at like the same range that we got off open. So I'm just waiting for us to either take out 122 or 996. And obviously we're probably gonna take out 112 instead or 122 instead. It's just a lot closer. All right. The thing is, bro, okay, look, if you guys want me to stream like this, but you guys can't see my orders, I can definitely take it out. But if you guys want to see my order, you gotta keep in mind that I'm also streaming on YouTube, and that's how I make, because you guys know I'm not monetized on YouTube, so that's how I kind of put it out there. So let me know what you guys want. If you guys want, we can always switch in between them. Whether you guys want the trading view only with no executions, or the one with the banner but with executions on. Executions, all right, bet. It's because once again, guys, it's because I'm on YouTube, right? You got look. Let me show you guys. I'm here streaming on YouTube as well, so it's how I kind of get a little bit monetized there, with the code. So yeah. But let me see. I see someone asking a question here. David, can you share your trading view? I got you, my man. I got you. I got you. Hold up. How do you share it? It's in the picture. No, it's here. Copy link. Right here. Upgrade on your exhaust, bro. I haven't had my car for like 4 days, bro. It feels like a month, bro. I got you, bro. I got you. I got you. But yeah, guys, I'm still waiting. He said by Wednesday or by Friday, but we'll see. We'll see. No, Rick. Obviously, you paid to see executions. That's not what I meant, bro. What I meant was like, how do I explain it? Like, I also say when I'm in or not, bro. That's not what I meant, bro. Like, I obviously still say when I'm in or not. Is what I meant is, do you guys want to see it with the number on the side, but the banner at the top, or without the banner but without the number? Is what I meant. Obviously, you pay for execution. That's what I give you guys every single day. You know what I mean? That's not what I meant. That's not what I meant. Someone said pants off, bro. The banner. I mean, yeah, we could try no banner for today if you guys want to. It will kind of look like this. Obviously, I'll still say when I'm in or not, but it will kind of be hard. Like, let's say for example, you guys are trading on your phone or whatever, and you guys are waiting to see that number show up on my screen. Then you guys won't be able to see it because it will look like this. All right. It's nice to see your position. All right, bro. Look, I'll just keep the position, bro. It's a little banner, bro. It's not the end of the world. Trust me, bro. It's really not the end of the world. All right. Anyways, we are getting some buying pressure kicking in, so we're about to see 122 very very soon here. Um. So, like I said, I want to see what type of reaction we get off 122. If we're able to hold below it, I might short it. But if we hold above it, I might just wait for the inverse off the 15-minute and just take longs into like the 222 area, or like 230s maybe. I see something over here. bro. It's not the end of the world, bro. You guys will live, bro. You guys will live to see another day. Anyways, we just took out 122. All right, guys. So let's see what we can cook up here. We are getting some really nice and interesting buying pressure coming in on the 5 minute. So let's see what that does. All right. Yo, what's good with your name, bro? You like it, bro? I don't know. Discord has this new update where you can have like a rainbow name, and I just applied it. So I don't know. Bro, what's that fruity? All right, bro. It stands out, bro. So yeah. Anyways, okay. Let me see what we can do off this buying pressure over here. Let me kind of get an alert ready just in case. There we go. Because yeah, now guys, this level is pretty much gonna tell us what we're gonna do throughout the whole morning session. Happy month, bro. Come on now, bro. Yes, it's moving so much smoother. In a way, yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna. Well, I was about to say I'm not gonna lie. NQ hasn't taken out the levels, but it just did. I completely forgot. ES is kind of just moving a little bit more behind NQ. It has the same setup though. It's literally the same exact thing. Pretty much. So there's not much of a difference whether we trade ES or NQ or whatever. But yeah, what NQ contracts are we on? We're on MNQU5. All right, those are the contracts that we're on. MNQU5. All right, I'm gonna say it one more time. MNQU, not MNQM. We're not on MNQM anymore. We're on MNQU5. All right. Yeah, MNQU5. But yeah, once again, guys, pretty much what I'm trying to say here, guys, is the complete high that we've had throughout most of the if we're not counting the Asia high, which is kind of not even a high, it's kind of just like where Asia opened up at. The main high where we actually got a rejection from, we're rejecting from it right now. So this high will like I said, this high will tell us everything that we need to know whether we want to be bearish or bullish. All right, so if we start seeing a ton of selling pressure kicking in below 122 going forward, we'll be bearish off of this 15-minute rejection. If we hold above 122 with a lot of buying pressure, we can be bullish, obviously with a lot of buying pressure kicking in, and look to take an inverse off of this 15-minute gap into the highs above. All right, that is also another setup that we can definitely take here. All right. Didn't hear what you said. MNQU5, bro. Everything that IFG, we want to. I definitely do want to. Obviously, we're kind of in the midpoint of the fair value gap, so it's really hard to tell if we want to take it or not. But I mean, as we shoot higher, if we do shoot higher, we can definitely decide if we want to take it or not. All right, now, guys, if I do end up taking this, I don't want to give back too much profits back to the market because last night Asia, I mean, we made some money. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to give back some profits if the trade goes against us. All right, so if I trade this, like for myself, I'll personally size light. It doesn't mean that it's bad or anything. I just don't want to be, you know what I mean? I just don't want to be giving back so much profits if the trade goes against us. You know, God forbid, but you know what I mean? We didn't get a sweep to the lower levels though. Well, we're going up for a reason, and the whole reason why we're going up is mainly because the buying pressure is very strong, and we still have room to go higher. And we kind of did. We took out this New York Open low or around here. I think it was this low right here. We did take this one out. Although it's not the strongest one, it definitely is still a level that we can work with. Although I kind of want to take out this one instead. The buying pressure is coming in really strong. So it's either you don't really what's it called? It's either you don't play with the trend and you miss the trade, or you just go along with it and you just trade it into the highs up here. All right, but yeah, in the meantime, guys, the buying pressure is coming in really strong. All right, in this candle, not the strongest. I gotta say, not the strongest volume in this candle just yet. We're still in the midpoint of the fair value gap, and ES is just barely took out the level of liquidity. So look at the SMC divergence here. All right, ES rejecting, NQ holding up. So we gotta be a little bit careful here. So if ES is able to hold above this level, NQ should not have a reason to really hold back down. All right. But yeah, if I do take this, I'll probably do like 5 contracts. You know, something light, something chill, whatever. But yeah, just to try it out. But that's if the buying pressure kicks in. It's gonna be a slow trade. It's kind of like a 50-50. I mean, literally 2 minutes ago we had a super impulsive candle, or kind of impulsive candle right here. Maybe it's just the market deciding when it wants to. You got to keep in mind we are in a pretty nice bearish rally gap where sellers are supposed to be stepping in, but maybe they're trying and buyers are kind of like fighting it. So we don't know just yet. We don't know just yet, but we're gonna see as we inverse it. All right, we're gonna see the volume. We're gonna see if we like it or not. You know what I mean? If the volume looks kind of questionable, we can always avoid it. I mean, we are already green on the day, but I do want to give you guys at least one last trade before we kind of go on like this break in the market. With obviously FOMC, Juneteenth, markets being closed, and OPEX on Friday. So I want to give you guys at least one more thing of my work before, you know what I mean, before we go on like this bro, come on now, bro. You gotta lock in, bro. There's no way you're gonna trade tomorrow. There's no way you're gonna be trading. Where do you establish the London high and low, like time wise? EST. Good question. So I'm gonna go ahead and send you this indicator. This indicator actually marks it out for you. So look, let me show you. Right over here. So what this indicator does is it'll mark out both the Asia high, Asia low, London high, London low. All right, now make sure you have these settings on. All right, wait, these right here. So turn off AM, turn off lunch, turn off PM. We don't need that. What we need is Asia and London. If you're EST time, all right, if you're EST time, change this to 18 to 3 and then 3 to 9:30. All right, that's all you need. All right, and that goes for everyone in here. All right. Yo, Blast, why don't you use kill zones for Asia and London? Because I don't trade Asia and London. That's the thing. I don't trade those sessions. So it doesn't really serve too much of a purpose to me, at least. But when I do, I'll obviously use the day before, those levels from the day before. Now, we are getting somewhat of a really nice rejection here. Yeah, 29 points already. Typically, what I do is I wait for a 30-point rejection and I take shorts like this. But honestly, I'm kind of sketched out with shorts for now, so I'm not gonna rush shorts just yet. I want to see how like if the selling pressure really holds down, or if we're gonna have a pullback and go right back up. All right, but yeah. So for now, I'm kind of just gonna wait it out just a little bit. Like I said, I'm not gonna rush out a setup or anything. But I'm just curious to see if buyers are able to push this back up into this inverse, and then we could really take longs. But if not, we could definitely look to take shorts off somewhere around here as well if we hold down the selling pressure. I would prefer a inverse somewhere on the 5-minute and on the 15-minute. We don't really have much to really work with around here, so I'm definitely gonna slow down on the shorts for now. I'm probably not gonna take it. I'm not sure yet because I really want to. I don't know. Obviously, because to be fair, we did take out this level of liquidity. So if we do reject, we have the reason as to why. But we'll see. Can I find on TradingView what's the indicator called, bro? you just reply to the link, bro. You click on it and you just favorite it. You don't search it up. You click on the link, you scroll down, and you add it to your favorites, and then you go over to indicators, go to favorites, and it'll be there. That's simple. Oh, by the way, bro, KP, if you want to unmute, bro, you can always unmute, bro. You don't have to type in the chat, bro.
Oh,
Yeah, bro, you're good. I'm still waiting on my entry. I'm waiting for this.
Back from coffee anyway.
You're good, bro. You're good.
But
yeah, I'm waiting for this inverse above.
It wanted it and it took it. Pull back entries, folks. I forgot I was muted.
You're good, bro. You're good. You're chilling. I'm still waiting for some buying pressure to kick in. I still believe we can see higher. Just the buying the amount of buying that we're getting here, it looks pretty good. You know what I mean? It kind of tells you the story as to what might happen. But if we do get a rejection off this 15-minute, I won't be surprised. I just don't know if I would want to take it. That's the one thing. I'll see.
Yeah, it's a slow crawl. No, Michael, I didn't see the DM yet. Let me check. Hold on.
far we're kind of like just stuck in the middle here with both buyers and sellers, because it's like sellers are trying to step in, but like why haven't they fully gained control here? Although we are sweeping, getting the inverse value gap and everything, or not inverse, the sweep and the fair value gap projection is what I meant. Is what I meant. Do you trim off contracts at PT1 on evals? Actually, I don't. When I trade evals, I don't really care of having like a big trade. I typically just size really, really heavy, and I just take full profits whenever. That's how I did it with Top Step. That's how I do it with my Apex accounts. Just because, guys, the whole reason I'm saying that is because when you guys are trimming on evals and you move your stop loss to break even, although technically the trade is at break even, like if it goes down, you're not losing much. You're still working around the trading drawdown, which gets very annoying. So instead of having to deal with it, I just take full profits and I just go on to the next trade. It's way easier if you do that. David, would you say this pullback is a sign in weak buying pressure? Honestly, no. This pullback was bound to happen because you got to keep in mind we took out the level of, not only are we in a bearish rally gap, but we also took out a level of liquidity right here. So, if anything, I'm more surprised that sellers aren't fully stepping in just yet. And also ES at the same time, same exact setup. Took out liquidity, 15-minute fair value projection. But I'm actually more surprised that buyers are really holding this up. You know what I mean? I would expect sellers to really take full control and push this all the way back down, which might happen. But yeah, it could indicate, what it indicates here is just that the selling pressure or sellers might not be as much in control. And what that means is if buyers are in more control than sellers in this area, that means that we're probably going to shoot higher into the next level of liquidity. All right. So yeah, I agree with what Blaze said. Yeah, I don't really trade them that much. I still have them. I'm not gonna lie, I blew one because I was just like fucking around with it. But I still have the other ones. I just haven't really touched it. Because I'm not gonna, dude, it's a lot of work, bro. You don't know what it is, bro. Streaming on YouTube, streaming to Discord, alerting on 2 different servers, streaming my chart, trading Apex, dude. It's a million and one things, dude. So I oh, there's the rejection. I kind of just have the Top Step accounts just there, just for a backup, if anything, or if I'm going on a trip or whatever, and I need like a weekly payout, I'll quickly trade on Top Step. But dude, I do too much. Bro, I'm gonna like overwork myself, bro. I can't do it, bro. I can't do it. But yeah. Oh, guys. By the way, I did a little bit something new to the server. No, it doesn't really matter. It's kind of like just for like, just for looks. But guys, in the server, I don't know if you guys noticed, but I created this new banner. Like if I type here, I created this IFG banner. So if you guys want to have it like in your server, yeah. If you guys want to have it, you guys can click on this and like, yeah, bro.
I got this DM from someone,
What's up? What's up?
and it says exactly, we're so privileged that getting such an experience with you. You will definitely save people a lot of money. Since I started seeing you strategy, everything became more clear, and I am since last week every day green. Can't ask for more. Cheers.
Bro,
I copied it from a DM and I put it in chat, and look at all the reactions that it got.
where'd you put it? Where'd you put it? Oh yeah, yo. Now I'm not gonna lie, bro. So many people have told me that, bro, and I give them one losing trade, and they're like, "Yo, fuck you, bro. I'm done with you. You're a scammer, bro." It always happens, bro. It always happens. Nah, I'm being dead. Like there have been people that have been like, "Yo, you've changed my life, bro. Like you woke me up from this trading thing. Like I'm finally becoming. I'm understanding it." I'm like, "All right, cool." The next day, I put out a red trade. They're like, "Yo, fuck you, bro. I'm done with this shit, bro. Your strat doesn't work." I'm like, "Bro, be dead ass, bro."
Yeah, bro. One wrong call in their life.
That's how it is, bro. No, with some people, bro. Like, bro, come on now. You know what I mean? But yeah, guys. Once I got chat and got guys, if you want to get it, it's pretty simple. So look, what you do to get the IFG, bro. What? I'm gonna scroll up, bro. Anyways, okay, look. So you guys click on this, like in the chat, and then it will say like adopt thing, whatever. It might take you to the settings. Just click on like the clan tags or whatever, and then it can show up there. That's if you guys want it. It's like something cool to have. You know what I mean? That means they're only taking the alerts. They don't understand the trade. Yeah, I know. I don't really care. Like I said, bro, I've learned to under, you know what I mean? Like I've learned that you can't please everyone. You know what I mean? Bro.
Well, people, they losing is part of the game. There's nothing that's
Nah,
100%.
it's not even that part, bro. It's just some people like they just don't want to be accountable for
They just
things.
get tilted.
Eh, it could be like a little bit, a little. You know, it could be a little bit of a mixture. But typically, what I've seen in like many discords is a lot of people they just don't want to take the blame for themselves. You know what I mean? But the thing is, it's not only in trading. It goes for anything. You know what I mean? Like, let's say for example, right? What's a good example? Let's say okay, you guys are in a toxic relationship, right? I mean, it happens. You know what I mean, there's people out there, you know, they're a little crazy. You know what I mean? They do the wrong thing and they'll be like, yo, like what'd you do? You know what I mean? Like stuff like that. Same thing in trading. You know what I mean? Same shit in trading. No, I'm being for real. That's how it is sometimes. That's just gaslighting. You think? I don't know, bro. I don't know, but you know, some people are just. I guess it's like kind of like a human thing where people just don't want to like be accountable themselves. So they find every other reason to make sure that they're not in the wrong. It happens though. It happens. Trust. Yapper toys. Yo, there's nothing going on in the markets, bro. There's not much. You're comparing race. Nah, that's how it is sometimes. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, no. So far, guys, we're not getting too much of a reaction. Like we're getting the reaction here, but it's like, I don't know. I kind of want to like focus more on longs here. I just want to make sure we hold above this level before I really say anything. How much you size on evals on Apex? I do 20 micros, bro, on both Top Step and Apex or any prop firm. I'll always kind of like size really heavy just so I can get it done and over with, and then I'll just go on about my life with it with the PA. Because guys, okay, look, think about it. All right, look, if you guys have money to spend, if you guys have money to throw away, there's not much wrong with sizing heavy on evals because look, okay, look, guys, hear me out here. All right, the longer you take on evals, the more money you're just leaving on the table. Think about it. Think about it. Think about it. Think about it. All right. Once again, the longer you take on evals, the more money you're leaving on the table. Think about it, like actually. All right, because guys, sure, you might be catching 100 million winning trades on an eval account, but it does not matter because it's a test. It's just them testing you to see if like you can hit the profit target. You're not making money off that. All right, so the faster you get the eval done and over with, the faster you can start making money on a PA account by catching the same exact trades, but actually getting rewarded this time. All right, just that we need to full port. Well, bro, I know I'm kind of against it, but on evals, I do the same exact thing, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Because no, really, like I get it. You could take a week, maybe a week and a half on evals, but guys, realistically, it should not take you any longer than that. You know what I mean? If you are, you know what I mean? Sometimes it could be like, you know what I mean? Like maybe the markets aren't really against you, like a 50-50, you're break even, whatever. That's reasonable. You know what I mean? It's not a big deal. But if you guys are sizing like one micro because you guys are scared of losing money, bro, it's not even a PA account, bro. It's an eval account. It costs like $15. You know what I mean? So yeah. David, if you had 400, no, bro, I'm not lying. I will never forget about any accounts, guys. I don't know if you guys. Well, this is something for like my OGs in here. There was a time where I had an Apex account that was $100 away from blowing, and guys, I ran it up. I went on a little streak, and I ran it up into a payout. So the thing is, I'm not gonna lie. You need a little bit of luck on your end, because you need. It's not even like getting the right trades. It's getting the right timing with the right trades. All right. But yeah, I ended up deciding an entry. You know, like, do you guys know those trades that we have where we enter and we don't see any drawdown? It's just straight to profit. That's how the trade was. How'd you play? The first trade was I got a pretty heavy trade with the $100 drawdown. I didn't see any drawdown on that trade, and then it just built the buffer by itself. And then other than that, I just built a little streak going, and I just got the payout. How would you decide to bring it back? Um, if you have $400 with the drawdown, you can do like 5 micros. That's not so bad. Not luck, bros, but that too, bro. That too. Yes, sir. But yeah, I would say do like 5 micros. That's not so bad. I'm gonna do 10. Bro, if you have $100 worth of drawdown and you do 10 contracts, the fees alone will blow the account, bro. The fees with trading futures, They're heavy, bro. They're heavy. Dude, you're paying like $20 per trade, bro.
Yeah, if you're doing 10 micros, 20 micros, 30 micros, just do minis because you're trading one contract instead of 10.
Do you have the 90% off code? No, with my code right now on Apex, if you use code Blastoise, it's 80% off. It's not 90. It should be 90 sometime soon. By the end of the month or by next month, they should do a 90% off. And the reason I'm saying that, guys, is because of the 4th of July. You guys know Apex, when it comes to holidays, they always do the biggest discounts. All right, but that's what I think. It sometimes they don't do it. Sometimes they just don't do discounts at all. But it'll make sense. Nah, thank you. It's not like that either. It's they. I do agree with what you said though, but not with me, bro. Not with me. When people get like 100K or $1 million payouts, they you've noticed a pattern that they actually do these sales to make that money back. Am I cooked? Does my episode? Nah, bro. You have like what, like $600, $700 with the drawdown, but you're fine, bro. You're fine. You're fine. But yeah, man. I have no draw. Oh, yeah, no, bro. You're done. You're done. No, Apex makes like 15 million a month, and Top Step makes like 40 million a month. Because remember, Top Step doesn't do discounts. They do full price always. You know what I mean? So they might make less sales, but yeah, bro, they make some serious ass money, bro. Blast, is there any way to trade Apex from South Africa, like a VPN or something? Uh, the thing is, it's not even that. It's, do you have like a form of like wiring the money to your account from there? Because some banks, in other places of the world, they might be a little bit different in terms of like getting wires or ACH. So even if you do get a payout, how are they going to send you the money? Be careful with that. All right. So yeah, even if you do use a VPN and you kind of bypass the system or whatever, or you might think that you bypass the system, that's not the part that you should be. Yeah, that's not the issue at all. The issue is how are you gonna get the money to your bank account? You know what I mean? Because some banks might be a little bit weird with when it comes to wires. Maybe they don't accept it and all that stuff. So there will be no way in sending you the money. Now you can send me the money and I could probably like send you a little bit. I mean, David, what's the longest it took for Apex to send you your payout? 10 days. My longest thing, or I ended up getting really worried because I'm like, yo, like I'm not getting shit. It was 10 days, and then it's because it was like a holiday in between. So I requested it throughout like going into the weekend, and then it was another holiday, and it took forever. It took forever. Okay, we're selling off a little bit here, just a little bit. Let me see if we can form some sort of a continuation model down here. I'm still waiting on for the people wondering. Yes, I'm still waiting for a setup to form, whether it's shorts or longs. We kind of have a reason as to why we know where we're gonna go. We're probably gonna go a little bit lower. Obviously, we have to deal Wall Street on both NQ and ES. We have a fair value gap projection, and we're getting the selling pressure kicking in. It's just we don't really have too much volume to really work with just yet, at least. So it's not much that's really catching our eye like this. You know what I mean? We're still waiting on it. We're still waiting on it. Are you missing the shorts? No, trust me, trust me. If I really liked the shorts, I would have been in. But it's just the volume is a little bit questionable right now. So we're waiting for it. Trust me, just trust me. All right. But yeah. But yeah, for the people wondering, like, hey, I might have requested a payout. I still haven't gotten anything. Give them time. Sometimes it take like 2 weeks. Sometimes it take a day. Sometimes it take 3 days. It's all random. You know what I mean? It depends if their system is backed up. It also depends on your bank, whether they accept it or not. It's a million other things. And it's if it's your first time getting a payout, you guys got to keep in mind that you're not the only one requesting the payout, but they have to verify your information, whether it's your social security, your EIN, your passport, or whatever. They have to verify it to make sure that you're actually trading that account and not someone else. All right. But yeah, what makes you think it's not short already? David, just the volume. It's a little. Look at the 5 minute. Look at the 5 minute. It's a little iffy. Although we are getting the sell off here a little bit. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I don't really like it so much just yet. So If anything, like I said, if we do get a very, very nice selling candle to the downside, we could probably look for a continuation model. You got to keep in mind that we still have room to go lower. So we can wait for a continuation model to kind of form around here, and then we just wait for a retracement. All right. David, do you know how long they take if the account is under investigation? What do you mean under investigation? I've never had an account under investigation. I've never heard of it either. Um, Send me a screenshot of what they're saying. Let me see what you mean by under investigation. Bro, someone said ice. Oh, hell no, bro. But yeah, send me a screenshot. Let me check it out. Let me check it out. Okay. Yo, Blast, I was thinking of getting 20 Apex accounts when they had the 90% off. Have you had any issues getting paid? Um, Not really. I've only ever gotten my payout denied once because I slightly broke the 30% rule. But you guys know I've taught you guys how to get around it. Now maybe you guys might be like, yo, like he's an affiliate, guys. I promise you, Apex does not know I even exist. All right, guys. So I don't have any special privilege or anything. Because I'm sure if you guys have noticed, um, it's not hard to get a code on an affiliate code on. Everyone has one. All right, you go to your dashboard and on the side it literally says affiliate information. You click on that and you get your own code. It's not hard. I just put mine out just because I have a little bit of a following and like on YouTube and everything. But no, I don't really get like special privilege from Apex like some of you guys might be mentioning. I mean, because I see some of you guys in the chat saying like, oh, I don't like Apex, but only David talks about Apex. He's an affiliate. Guys, everyone is an affiliate. It takes 2 clicks to get an affiliate code. But yeah, the same way you could do it on TikTok. You know what I mean? You go to the shop and you just make a video around the thing. Didn't Apex for $1 million, bro? I did not make $1 million, bro. If I made $1 million in payouts, dude, I probably wouldn't be doing what I'm doing right now, bro. Or I'll probably be charging more. You know what I mean? Like if I know how to make $1 million in one payout, bro, like I'll be taking advantage for that, bro. My password expired. Can I use my social to get a payout? Yeah, bro. Yeah, there's a million other ways to get a payout. You can use there's what I mean is there's a million ways to identify yourself. Is Apex still doing the trade review thing for payouts? No, I don't think so. No. What's your all time P&L? Good question. I would say it's in bro. I would say it's in like the like with trading. I would say it's like maybe in like the billions. All right, bro. Like the 400s maybe, like mid 400s. What's your take on Take Profit Trader? Take Profit Trader. I've heard of that prop firm. I think it's good. I Take Profit Trader. Oh, TPT. That's right. Yeah, it's a good one. I have a lot of friends that trade it. Now, I'm a little sketched out with daily payouts. You guys know, I don't know, it's a little sketchy. You know what I mean? Because the reason I'm saying that, guys, is because TPT is not the most well-known firm. Um, it's not the most well-known firm, but like, how much money are they making to pay out thousands of dollars every day with daily payouts? You get what I'm saying? But they take okay, guys. When prop firms say that they take 20% of profits, they're not actually making. Guys, you're trading a simulated account. All right, so there's no real profits going into that. So they're not making a portion from your payouts. They're just not paying you 20% of what they're supposed to. That's the thing. You know what I mean? Accounts are expensive, I guess, but you guys gotta keep in mind when accounts are expensive, not many people buy them. You know what I mean? People are like, oh, it's too expensive. Let me go to Top Step or let me go to Apex. So how big is their like their customer base? For them to be making that much money to be doing daily payouts. What's your normal balance on your Apex accounts? I have 70, over 70. David, what market is this? A choppy market, bro. We have setups, but none of them are really playing out like how we want them to. So we're just waiting here a little bit. I guess people don't take out that much with TP, but you would imagine, right? It's not hard to make $1,000. It's really not. You know what I mean? Like, obviously, we're a little bit cautious with our P&L and everything. But if we really wanted to make $1,000 in a day, we could, right? So what's stopping us from going out onto TPT, getting uh, passing our eval and getting daily payouts? What's really stopping us? You know what I mean? You said, let me check it out. If you could. Oh no, bro, your account is not under. Everyone got that, bro. Everyone got that. Everyone. You don't have to do anything. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. Yeah, everyone got that. You're chilling. You're chilling. You're chilling. What's stopping you for? No, I've been trading 20 here and there. I'm kind of just still building the buffer. I'm trying to get that trading journal to freeze. So far I've only made like slightly over 1,000 on those other 10 accounts. But I'm building them. I'm building them. You should do a TPT challenge. Should I? The thing is, that's stop trading Apex again and then build. But when I did Top Step, bro, I could barely focus on Apex. But if you guys are down, would you guys be down for another challenge on Take Profit Trader? Down? All right. Someone said no. I mean, it's the same thing. It's the same trades always. It's just me trading on a different firm. But yeah, I mean, we can run it up. We can run it up. I don't like that they don't close your position at the end of the day. Sometimes I've had a stop loss. Ah, bro, it's supposed to. It's supposed to, but I guess some firms want to be sneaky with it. TPT is hard because the rules are more strict. Okay, let me check them out. Let me check them out. Let me ask, guys. Does TPT have trading drawdown? If they do it, I'm not doing it, dude. I hate trading drawdown with my life, dude. It's so annoying, bro. They do? Nah, bro. Let me see. TPT or Take Profit Trader. Let me check them out, guys. You don't understand. I know I trade Apex, but like I don't have the trading drawdown. Guys, when I have the trading drawdown, bro, it is so annoying, bro. It's like it's literally to rip your hair off, bro. I hate it, bro. Cause like, what do you mean that my trade was green and I'm still red on the account? You know what I mean? Or like red on the drawdown. Let me check out the rules. All right, let's see if we could do a challenge on them. Cause I'm down. Like literally like if you guys want today, the hell? Yo, like a big ass pop up just came up, bro. It scared me. Anyways, guys, by the end of the day, I can literally buy an account and we can run them up tomorrow. But let me see the rules. Let me see the rules real quick. Oh, right here. Um, is it this? 50K, 170 a month. I'm assuming you don't pay for the activation fee, right? Or nah, yeah, because I mean, dude, if I'm paying over $100 for an eval account, bro, dude, there's no way I'm gonna. I mean, anyways, okay, so profit target, yep, the usual 6 contract. Okay, yeah, I don't do any more than 10, so that's not really an issue. End of day. Oh, wait, it's an end of day trading, so it's like Top Step. It's not like Apex, right? It's not unrealized drawdown. Oh, okay, okay, yo, low key, I might be down to no. Once you pass it, it's trailing. Ah, never mind then, bro. Fuck that. So it's unrealized trailing after you pass it. Scroll down. Let me see. Okay, so I'm assuming it's pro is when you pass the account, right? Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. So withdrawals, obviously day one, profit split, the normal number of accounts 5. That's not an issue. Ah, nah, that's annoying, bro. Nah, nah, nah. Is there like a like you guys know how Apex like freezes it after a while? Do they freeze it or is it like it's just gonna stay there? They freeze it after 2K. Okay, that's not so bad. Um, I might do it. I might do like another challenge like Top Step, where we all run it up. I have to set it up though. I have to promote it and everything, but I have to see. All right, but I'm seeing a lot of you guys are down, so you can't. I don't trade use in the first place, so that's not really an issue. But yeah, I don't know. I'm a little bit sketched out with the rules. I really hate this rule right here, but we can run it. We can run it for sure. All right, I'm done. I gotta set it up though, so just do Top Step again. I already have Top Step. Kind of ran up already, so top one futures is much better. Do they have daily payouts or no? 'Cause I don't know. I've never tried that daily payout thing. It sounds interesting. Top one sucks. I heard that top one futures or top one funding, not futures, funding. They try to be that firm that's like, oh guys, trade with us because we have the easiest rules in the world. Guys, the rules are so easy that everyone was passing and no one was failing, and they were losing money. So they had to change the rules like a million times, bro. Yeah. So So yeah, I don't know if I want to try top one anymore, just because so many changes. Like this will change every 2 days. I mean, MFF, does MFF have daily pay? I don't think they do. I think I have weekly payouts. No, but they know. I've heard not daily. Ah, okay, okay. What about Alpha? I'm seeing a lot of you guys mention Alpha funding or whatever it's called. Does that have daily payouts? I don't know. I want to try something new because obviously, guys, if we do MFF or if we do Top Step or if we do Apex, it's the same thing. You know what I mean? Tradeify is a good one. I've heard so much good things about Tradeify. Now, if I were to do Tradeify, bro, I would ask. I'm sure you guys know the CEO. His name is Brett Simbo. Bro, I would love to get. Bro, imagine you guys see me live in front of like more people, like on stream trading, and I go red, bro. Like, yo, this guy sucks. Get him off that shit. It's Tradeify super expensive. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I heard Tradeify super good. I might do that one as well. Tradeify is so good. I might try that one. That one. I got straight to sim funded. Wait, but isn't that like $600? You get what you pay. Well, to be fair, yeah. With the code is cheap. How cheaper? Bro, if it's like $300, I'll do it. It's 310. Let me check it out. What's the code, guys? Let me see. Let me see. Because guys, if anything, Tradeify. Yo, if anything, why not? Uh, why not try trading Tradeify for like a week or two? Get the straight to funded account thing and just get a quick payout. You know what I mean? It's called June. Let me write that down real quick. What's the code? Is it code Jan or June? Like, what is it? What is it? Code June, right? I saw someone say code Dave. Come on, bro. June. All right, bet. Let me write that down. I might stack up on some Tradeify tonight. All right, code June. All right, bet. It's on the website. Okay, cool. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. All right, yeah. Tradeify. Okay, yeah. Because the thing is, TBT. The rules are maybe too much. It's kind of like Apex. Plus, you should test out different prop firms and post the reviews on YouTube. Actually, not a bad idea. I don't really think I'll get too many views. I mean, I don't really think people care that much, but so $500, and I'm assuming with the 30% off discount, that's like what, like $300? That's not bad for a straight to sim funded. Not so bad. Not so bad. People care someone needs to do it. Nah, but I'm sure people have done it out there. The soft. What does that mean? Soft breach. What is that? Oh, that's not an issue. I don't really lose over 700 a day either way. Posting challenges on YouTube, they be so entertaining. I I should bro, I should have done the top step one, bro. I should have done the top step challenge. That would have been because guys, the reason I'm saying I should have because you guys know I ran up the three top step accounts. I got payouts on all of them, and then I booked a trip with that payout, and bro, I had hella fun with that, bro. That could have been a really nice vlog, but I didn't record it, bro, just because I'm lazy. Nah, but it's journal on my YouTube to be fair. I did it all live. I know, I know, I know. I'll see. I mean, I don't have an issue running it back. I mean, if we could do it a million times, we could do it one more time. You know what I mean? Do you still trade top step? I have my account still there. I just haven't really touched top step on that much. I'm not saying it's bad. I just prefer Apex. Hey, enjoy it like it's very nah, bro. You don't understand, bro. Anytime I request a payout, whether it's $100, 1,000, or even 20K, dude, I'm going to enjoy the hell out of that payout. Like, guys, you guys, I'm sure you guys have been following me on Instagram for some time. If you guys do follow me, guys, anytime you guys see me request a payout, bro, you guys always see, bro, I'm out in the casino, bro. I'm out eating hella food. I'm posting like crazy. Nah, bro, that's how it is, bro. That's how it is. Nah, cause like, bro, what do you call that? Nah, bro. I spent like a little bit of it. Yeah, I mean, bro, if you're doing all that work, bro, you have to enjoy it. You know what I mean? There's no way you're trading for no reason. You know what I mean? What's your gram? Here, bro. Let me send to you. Nah, but bro, when I get those payouts from Apex or Topstep or whatever, I enjoy that shit, bro. I enjoy it like there's no tomorrow, bro. Money going, nah, bro. Trust me. I invest most of the money. But now, once again, guys, and that goes for everyone here, guys. If you get a payout, obviously be smart with your money and invest some of it. But guys, obviously you're working for a reason. Enjoy a portion of the money. I mean, like maybe like what 20%, 30% of the thing. Someone said hookers and cocaine, bro. We're not at that level yet, bro. The casino also gets a payout when David does. But yeah, how long did it take for you to get your first payout? Dude, months, bro, months. You guys gotta understand that when I got, by the way, for the people thinking that we're getting a little bit sidetracked, it's because we're chopping up a little bit. All right, so we're still waiting. We're still waiting on something here. All right, but guys, when I moved into futures, I was already pretty profitable with options. You guys, if you guys have been with me for years, like what, like 3-4 years already, you guys know that I've been doing options for some time. All right, way longer than this Discord. Like I used to alert for other Discords. Like I'm sure you guys know Decrypt. I used to be super good friends with him. I kind of just like moved on to my own things. Um, but yeah. Um, Nah, but huge shout out to Decrypt, bro. He gave me the opportunity of a lifetime, bro. But I kind of like moved away from options just because I didn't think it was profitable with like long term with data. And you guys know data, bro, not my thing, man. Not my thing. Yeah, Johnny. Yeah. But anyways, I'm like, bro, there's no way. So let me try out futures, and I move on to guys. If you guys went from options to futures, you guys will know that the strat that would work on options would not work on futures. You guys would literally be liquidity. All right. So I used to trade a gap fill strategy, bro. I would get stopped out most times, bro. So I was forced to kind of change my strategy, and that's when I kind of found out about my strat right now. And ever since then, I kind of just tweaked it going forward. So yeah. Try the FTMO challenge. I've heard a little FTMO is a little sketchy. I've heard a few things about them. For the GTI, bro. Let me know, Davo. Let me know. Now, how did you build getting 20 accounts and how long did it take? Oh, bro, I just waited for 90% off. I bought 20 and I just full ported them. I promise you, bro. And ever since then, bro, I've just been holding them. I promise you. I was 20. Yeah, I was 20. Dude, they were like $15 on an account. Bro. Nah, I didn't really do much with my first payout. It wasn't, dude, my first payout was like, I think it was like 2K. I just bought more accounts with that. How many? I always do 20. I don't think, guys. I don't think ever in my I've never done more than 20 contracts in any account ever. I think I'm only mentally capable of doing 20. Let me check something out here real quick. Muted? Nah, bro. I'm just not talking, bro. Okay. David, why do people not like live funded accounts? Because it doesn't give us any benefits. Because guys, okay, look. So if any, okay, let's say that you're super consistent, right? Because you know what I mean. We work in the markets, right? Guys, if any platform moves you to a live account, try your best to deny it. Because guys, it serves no purpose to you. It benefits the prop firm. Because guys, look, here's how it works, right? A prop firm will give you a live account with real money in it, right? That means that you can only trade one account and not the copy trading like 5, 10, or 20, right? Meaning that you're making less money, but if you make money, you're giving them money. You know what I mean? Like, because they get a portion of it. So it's kind of like, why do you think when people go live on Top Step or whatever, they're like, ah, man, I don't want it, and they purposely blow their accounts? Because, bro, we're not trying to do that. You know what I mean? So it forces these firms to do like these little bonuses, like Top Step, for example. Now, if you go on a live account, like if they move you to a live, they're gonna give you like a bonus, like $2,000 or 10K or 20K, just for getting moved. You know what I mean? But back then, guys, people would purposely, what's it called? They will get moved to a live and they'll purposely blow their money, just to like because they don't let you buy evals again after you go to live. Can prop firms track group trading? They offer it, so I don't see why they would. Shorts? Nah, bro, not yet. I'm still waiting on like some good volume to kick in because right now it's kind of like it's a little iffy right now. I already told you guys I'm being super, super, super. This PA sucks lately. No, 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 bro. Guys, I told you. I told you on Sunday. I told you yesterday. I told you today, guys. This week is not the week to be expecting the best price action ever. All right, I told you guys. Monday and Tuesday we're expecting more news. Wednesday FOMC, Thursday markets are closed, and Friday is OPEX. All right, worst week possible. All right, I'm telling you guys, be a little bit cautious this week. I'm telling you guys, trust me for a little bit. All right. You guys know I told you guys trust me before, and it's for a reason. I'm telling you guys this again. All right, trust me with this week. I know lately or this week we haven't caught the most trades, but it's for a reason, guys. I don't want you guys going red. I don't want you guys getting chopped up. All right, guys, this market is not worth trading just yet. All right, now if we don't get a trade this morning or throughout the PM session, guys, I will be trading the Asia session. All right. So if we don't get a trade today or right now or whatever, I'll be on later today, just like yesterday. Right? Yesterday we couldn't catch a trade in the morning. We caught it during Asia. All right. But yeah, don't worry. I'm telling you guys, just please for this week, trust me. I know we're not gonna get many trades at all this week. Um, but it's for a reason. All right. Please just trust me. All right. You best check this. Let me see. Jesus, congrats on your PA account. Account investigate. Did you? Okay, when Apex requested the what is it? The trade reviews. When Apex requested the trade reviews, did you send it over? Because maybe they're just checking that out. So maybe give it a second and try reaching out to them. Plus, are you going live for Asia or just sending out alerts? I'll just do alerts because, guys, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm not, bro. I'm not. I'm not really trying to go live at night, bro. That'd be bad. Nah, bro, you're good. You're good. You're good. Just don't worry, bro. You're chilling, bro. You're chilling. Nah, thank you. There's no way. There's no way. David, I saw some people use the 1 minute to take entries. What do you think about the 1 minute? Is amazing for entries. I just personally don't really I don't really like the 1 minute just because there's too much going on. There's too much noise. So I just don't like it myself. Now I'm not saying it's bad. It's actually really, really good. I just prefer the 5 minute for entries. Should we avoid today if we're looking to trade only high confidence or high confidence setups? Honestly, okay, look. By the way, I love your name, bro. Anyways, right now, honestly, obviously, we you guys know that we're not in any trades just yet because there is nothing good about today's market. All right, there's nothing good just yet. Obviously, look, if you guys have even one eye, you know what I mean, and you guys are looking at the markets, you guys will know that this is not tradable. All right, this is not tradable. All right, there's not much we can really work with here. So obviously, we're staying cash for now. All right, now I will say, once again, guys, starting tomorrow, guys. Like, okay, look, there's 487 of you guys in here, and there's over almost 100 of you guys on YouTube. All right, guys, please, when I say this, please trust me, guys. All right, I have not seen such a bad week lined up in terms of what we have coming. All right, please, starting tomorrow, Thursday, and Friday, if I were you guys, please listen. All right, trust me, try to avoid it. All right, listen, it's not gonna be the end of the world if you don't take one trade. All right, but like I'm serious. Like, please try avoiding the market. All right. The reason I'm saying that, guys, is look, I've said it before, like throughout this week. But guys, last Thursday we had I think it was Thursday, but we had the war thing with Israel and Iran. All right, is it Iran? I think something like that. We had war. All right, that's the point. Right, that makes the market very unpredictable and very choppy at times. All right, why? Because of anticipation. Right? Investors, they're waiting for something to happen, so they put their money into what's bound to happen. All right? If nothing is happening in the market, that's because the market is running very dry on news. There is not much going on. All right? So that's why I told you guys during the weekend, Monday and Tuesday, right? Because the war is not going to end in a day, right? It's going to take some time, right? Expect either choppy volume or very, very unexpected pumps and dumps. All right? What happened yesterday? Very unexpected pump and dumps, right? So be careful. Now, Wednesday, which is tomorrow. Please listen, guys. Please. All right. Wednesday, which is tomorrow, we still have the war thing going on, right? And not only that, but guys, we have FOMC tomorrow, the important one, where Powell speaks on the economy and the interest rates and all that stuff, which moves the markets like crazy. Now, what tends to happen before FOMC? Well, you guys know FOMC happens pretty much in the last 2 hours of market close. All right. And since it's such a highly anticipated news thing going on, what tends to happen is from market open till FOMC starts, the market gets very, 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 very choppy because no one wants to take out money and no one wants to put money into the markets until they know what's going on with the interest rates. All right. Like the hikes, the interest, the economy, and all that stuff. So what tends to happen beforehand? Anticipation. The markets don't move until Powell says something. All right. Now the problem is you guys might be thinking, hey, why can't we just trade during when Powell's speaking? That's the problem. It's not something that we could be like, oh guys, there's a fair value gap here, let's trade it, right? No. When Powell is speaking, nothing that is on your chart matters. All right? It could be the most bullish chart, and it could be like, oh guys, go down. And the markets will dump down like no other. All right. So it is more like gambling. All right. So not only will the 2/3 of the market tomorrow be extremely choppy, but that 1/3 of the market at the end of the day when Powell is speaking, it's gonna be super unpredictable because there's too much volume coming in, and there's a ton, like, it's unpredictable. It's what I'm trying to say. All right, now that we got FOMC out of the way, obviously tomorrow will not be tradable because obviously chop and gambling, of course. Thursday, markets are closed for Juneteenth. All right, meaning that obviously we cannot trade in the market. All right, I don't know what language I have to say it in, but obviously the markets are going to be closed Thursday. All right, so Thursday, sleep in. You guys are, if you guys have to go do something, go do something, but just don't open the markets. This is what I'm trying to say. All right, now Friday. All right, guys, if you're new to the premium, please pay attention. All right, this is going to be for you guys. All right, guys, every third Friday, once again, every third, 1, 2, 3. All right, every third Friday of the month. All right, every third Friday, not Thursday, not Wednesday, not Monday, not every third Friday of the month is known as the one of, if not the choppiest day of the month. Why? It's called OPEX. All right, option expiry. All right, if you guys trade options or if you guys know about the options market, you guys know that that options has a lot of money in the markets, right? There's a lot of money that goes into options, right? So when a ton of contracts are expiring, that means that a ton of money is being taken out of the markets. You guys know the markets need money to move. If the money is being taken out of the markets, it will not move. All right. How many times a month do I tell you guys do not trade OPEX because of this reason? And what tends to happen? We chop like crazy. We literally don't even break out of the opening range. All right. So that's what I'm telling you guys. This week is not the best week. Next week is way better for sure. But this week is not lined up for anything. I mean, look at what price is doing right now, guys. Green, red, green, red, green, red. All right. Why? Because of everything happening. So once again, guys, I know you guys might be itching, going crazy to like, oh, I really want to trade right now. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? I really want to trade. But guys, please, all right, just trust me. Going tomorrow, Thursday, and Friday, just avoid it. You're better off avoiding it. Sure, you might get a winning trade if you gambling. You might be like, oh, David, you're stupid, bro. Look, I'm green, bro. Trust me. All right, it's better not to risk going red on a very choppy market and getting super tilted. You know what I mean? Like, just trust me, guys. All right. So yeah. Would you say you avoid tomorrow if you got some evals and need to be worked on? Okay, look, if you guys have evals and you want to pass them really quick, just trade FOMC. All right. If you're gonna gamble it, you might as well gamble it. Yeah. If you want to pass them in a day, you might as well gamble it. All right. So gamble it with one little quick candle. You pass your eva and you're done, bro. You know what I mean? Bro, saying let's, bro. It's like you guys are waiting for my approval, bro. Can you hedge on evals? Yeah, you can. You can. But yeah, once again, guys, tomorrow, Thursday, and Friday, just avoid the markets. All right, you're better off. Like, if you guys want to like have longevity on not only your trading career but your trading accounts right now, avoid these days. All right. And once again, this is not something that happens normally. Bro, it's not something that really happens normally, but there will be those weeks like every 6 months or so where like the week looks horrible. All right, and obviously it's not tradable. All right. So yeah, this week is one of these weeks where we can't really do much from it. Now it's already 11, guys. What time would you guys say if we don't get a setup by like to kind of like come back later or come back during Asia? Because remember, guys, once again, if we don't catch anything today, we're not done until tomorrow. We'll be done until like later tonight. Until Asia opens up, and if we see something during Asia, I'm not gonna lie, I'll be down to take it. 11:20. All right, bet. In the meantime, guys, while we wait for some setups here, once again, I know maybe some of you guys might be a little bit disappointed that we didn't get a trade today. Once again, guys, I don't move the markets. You know what I mean? I only trade with what the markets give me. If the markets don't give me anything, I can't give you guys my best work. All right. But what setups do you want to happen? Right now, you never know. In the next 20 minutes, we can probably push up an inverse gap over here. You know what I mean? David, yes, you do move them. Bro, come on now. Bro, I got in during Asia, but but Asia last night was really good. Last night was one of those days where, or one of those nights where Asia was moving better than New York session. That's exactly why you guys see that I'm green right now, about $337 on the account. That's from last night. I'd rather no trade than a red one. That's what I'm saying. So please just avoid low probability trades by trading the rest of this week, or maybe the New York session the rest of this week. But I was hesitant on it and got how? I mean, it hit the price target. No, look, no one last night should have gone red, like at all. Because we inversed the gap, we got a little bit of a pullback, but it was like a 2-point pullback, and then we went straight into the price target. How do you feel when you get off and the market makes the move that you were winning, bro? Christopher, how do you think I woke up yesterday, bro? Like, I like put yourself in my shoes, bro. I waited 7 hours for an inverse setup for me to take a little nap and be like, oh nah, it's just Asia. I wake up and the setup plays out for like 80 points. Bro, I'm like, bro, there's no way. Because the thing is, I remember during the PM session, I set an alert like saying like, hey, if price goes below this, just notify me on my phone. You know what I mean? So I can check it up. Bro, I wake up, training view, alert, crossing this. Bro, I'm like, bro, no way. And I check, and bro, we just sell off like crazy. I'm like, bro. So yeah. Have you ever taken a trade and went to sleep? Nah, bro. I don't know how people do it, bro. Bro, guys, is it just me? But when I enter the trade, I get so much like, I don't know if it's dopamine or adrenaline. Like I can't like I don't even blink, bro. Guys, when you guys see me alerting these trades or saying that I'm in, guys, I'm like, bro, I don't blink, bro. I'm like, look, I'm like this. Hold up. Let's see. Nah, bro, I'm dead ass like this, bro. Look, like this. Now, I promise you guys, I do not blink, bro. I promise you. So, bro, if I don't blink, can you imagine me sleeping during a trade? Nah, bro. Never. I've tried swing trading on options like twice or 3 times in my entire career, bro. The whole night I was doing research on Nvidia. Okay, should Nvidia go up tomorrow? Okay, should Nvidia do this? Should Nvidia do that? Bro, I can't do that, bro. I will never swing trade. Never, bro. Never. But yeah, anyways, we're getting a little bit of buying. It's just not even that strong yet. Yeah, 8 points. Let me check about my YouTube channel. I haven't caught up with anyone here. Will you shoot a PM session on YouTube? If I go live on YouTube during the PM, yeah. But if anything, I might just go. I might just trade live. Not live. I might just trade Asia. Is what I meant. The 15-minute looks better. It's there. Regardless, if we take the setup, if we take this long position, it would have to be off the 15-minute either way because that's where we have the setup. Yeah, no, we are getting a little bit of buying pressure kicking in here. Okay. Does ES look good? It's the same thing, right? Yeah, it's literally the same thing. The same exact setup. Check it. Wait, what do you Harry? What do you take? Yeah, no, we're getting a little bit of buying pressure here. That'd be a little bit interesting to take some longs soon. He took longs right when Trump tweeted. Trump tweeted something? Took at 9:39. Oh shit. Wait, Trump tweeted, right? Nah, but he said that yesterday. I don't know. Yeah, Jesus, if anything, just contact Apex. Try to like be like, yo, like what's up with this? Not like that, but you know what I mean. So Asia closes at 5 a.m. EST. No. Asia closes at 3 a.m. EST. So look, Asia opens at 6 till 3. London opens at 3 till 9:30, and then New York opens from 9:30 to 5, and then from 5 to 6, it's the market closed. Keep that in mind. You're good. You're good. You're good. Debating if I want to do full size on this. I don't know. The volume looks a little questionable. I'm gonna do super light on this regardless, whether it's good or not, because I'm already green on the day. So I don't want to get back too much. You know what I mean? Or risk back too much. All right, bro. Bro, I stopped talking for like 2 seconds, bro. How did you even type that fast? Man, we're about to break out of this high over here. So let's see. I mean, it's just ES might be a little bit too behind. So if NQ breaks out of this inverse right here, ES might be in the midpoint. So it's like I want to take longs, but I just want to make sure that the volume is good. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to get into any chop here. I'll do like something like this, maybe. For my first payout, I think I went through like 50, I think, around there. Because remember, I was still getting used to how to trade prop firms, like rules. I wasn't used to it. I didn't know what I was doing and all that stuff. There you're bro, don't worry. I'm just here to just watching the markets. You're chilling, Don't worry. But I'm gonna see if we get a really nice red to green candle into this inverse, I'll take it. If not, then I'll just get off. All right. If you don't see something by like 11:25, I'll get off and just take the 300 green that we got yesterday. I think it's perfect. It's there. It's there. Oh, yo, hold. Okay, well that's another sell off that we're getting here. Wait, we're actually selling off. Ah, bro. Wait, something might have happened. Because this candle is way 40 points, whatever. We trade Asia. If I don't get anything for the New York session, yes, I will be on for Asia tonight, guys. All right, just so I can give you guys a little bit more trades going before, you know what I mean, before tomorrow. Yo, what was that sell off? When's the last time you blew an account? I blew a Top Zip account not too long ago because I was trading news, bro. But yeah, I blew an account. I don't know how long ago it was. It was a little like shortly after I got back from PR. I guess my ego was a little bit through the roof. I'm like, yo, let me take this trade, and the market humbled me, and it blew my account. But yeah. Yo, what the? Bro, lock in, bro. Come on now. But the minis on Top Step? Nah, it's because you guys know on Top Step when you request a payout, as long as the account never goes back down to zero, you're good. Bro, I requested a payout and I had like $1,000 left on the account. And I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. I was green and that shit went red. I got slipped out. You're good, bro. You're good. You're good. Am I okay if my yeah, it's normal. It's not bro. They have to review the everything. They have to review it. It's normal. Give it like a few days and you should be good to go. It'll be guys, I'm not gonna it'll be really, really interesting if we're able to flip this candle from red to green. I think some type of news came out because this candle is like 2 times bigger than the rest. It'll be really, really interesting if we flip this back. On a new PA account, what lot size do you feel is safe? A safe lot size, assuming I'm doing, you could do like 5 to 7. You can make some money from 5 to 7, and you're not risking as much as 10, obviously. You know what I mean? Yo, am I 11 trades with switch trading days? Is that a lot? Nah, bro, you're good. As long as you're doing good with the with the consistency and everything, you're good. Bro, you're good, EJ, bro. I don't care, bro. It's all jokes. I promise you guys, I'm literally here to trade, teach you guys, and just have fun. Like, I don't take anything too hard. I promise you guys. I don't. In fact, I don't take anything that anyone says online too hard. I don't really care. Unless you guys are like pinging me every 2 seconds, then yeah, I'm gonna get annoyed. But other than that, I'm good. Yeah. Yeah, I always just laugh it off. If my volume looks iffy with FOMC tomorrow, do you think we'll chop for the rest of the day? Probably. Probably. Yeah, I will agree with you that the volume does look very, very, very sketchy. Very sketchy for sure. I'm only saying now just in case we get an impulse into the inverse. Maybe I take something. But if we're gonna say like this, I might just get off very, very soon. David, have you been to London? I have heard a lot of people, like a lot of my friends saying, like, bro, London, it's kind of like whatever. So it's probably like at the back of my list. But no, I've never been to London. London's being invaded, bro. There's so much shit going on in the world, dude. My dream is to go to Japan, bro. I'm for sure gonna go sometime this year, but I just have to lock in with work, bro. I don't have time to be taking these little trips. You know what I mean? I'm not, bro. Guys, this week would have been the best time to like book something and not worry about trading, bro. London blows from a from a Brit, bro. You still can't. Yeah, bro. If I'm trying to get like a last second flight for like 2 bands, bro, I'm good. I'll just stay home. Trading the New York, bro. New York session in Japan is like at 3 in the morning, right? You've lived there for 5, bro. The thing is, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Japanese people, they do not like Americans, bro, and it's probably for a good reason. I mean, bro, look at us in LA, bro. Not us, but look at them in LA. That's not true. I mean, from what I've heard, from what I've seen and everything, they're like, I don't know. The Japanese women do, bro. David, when you go to Japan, have one stay at Ryokan, right? Ryokan. Traditional Japanese hot spring, and nothing to beat it, bro. Bro, I saw this one video of people like snowboarding in Japan, bro. Dude, that shit was beautiful, bro. Like I've been to Aspen, and bro, for the price you would expect a lot, right? But it's kind of like I don't know, it's kind of like whatever. But no, bro, Japan, bro. Wow, that shit is beautiful, bro. Like I'll pay anything to go there. Yo, Blas, I'm visiting Miami next month. Can I crash? Uh. Anyways, I went to Tokyo. Wild shit I've ever seen. You can buy a beer and an ice cream cone and at the same vending machine, bro. Bro, I can't wait to evals, bro. Because look at what you're trading, bro. Look at the market, bro. Like, guys, if you guys are trying to trade this, please look at yourself in the mirror and be like, what am I doing, bro? Please, like, actually, this thing is not tradable. Why do you guys think we're still cash so far? I'm being serious, bro. Guys, one of my dreams, bro. You guys know who Alex G is, right? Everyone knows who Alex G is, right? He's like the most famous, one of the most famous traders out there. Yeah, him. Bro, guys, he went to Japan, and I saw the vlog, bro, and I saw the way they built it. Like, it's like he got a I think it was a Skyline, bro. It's more than a car. Like the story behind the car, bro. The way they built it, the way like where it comes from, bro. An R34, yeah, bro. Wow, bro. I was actually like, bro, I might get one because I was like comparing the price to yen, and I think it came out to like 80,000. But bro, that car, bro. Wow. Let me show you guys. Hold up. Let me see when it was. You guys know who I'm talking about, right? Bro, he specifically went to Japan to get a custom made car, bro. Bro, those people don't play over there, bro. Bro, they do not play. And I was thinking, I'm like, yo, I've always wanted a car like that. I was about to say, bro, is that yours? But like, it's pretty much this one. Guys, look at this, bro. From Japan, like built, like completely rebuilt. Bro, it is beautiful. But nah, bro, I gotta lock in getting a house first, bro. I gotta lock in into my long term. This can wait, bro. This can wait. I can wait. But bro, that car is beautiful. Like I was watching the video, the way they built, bro. It's like I just because like bro, okay. When you guys think of Japan cars, like you think of like Fast and Furious, and you know like underground, like you know how they have like those underground meets, like under the highways and shit. That's what I think of, bro. Like that. Like I don't know. Maybe it's like what is it? Nostalgia? I think it's called nostalgia. Yeah, Tokyo Drift and stuff. Like imagine having a car that comes from there. You know what I mean? And the way they built it, guys, they like they had like a super like like super like how do I say this? Like they had like a garage in like an alleyway, and they had a bunch of cars just being built there, bro. That's amazing, bro. I would love to have something like that. Bro's daydream, bro. Yeah, bro. Guys, have you guys noticed the pattern that any time? Okay, if you guys have been with me for a few months, have you guys ever noticed the pattern that anytime I go out on a trip to North Carolina, to Aspen, to Texas, or whatever, guys, I always start my losing streaks when I'm not home. And when I get home and I start trading, I start up the winning streak again. Guys, I've learned the hard way that anytime I go out on trips, I am not trading, no matter what. I will not be trading. I just don't feel confident, or I just don't feel comfortable. Is what I'm trying to say. I don't know. It's not really a momentum thing, don't it? Bro. I'm not gonna say it's really like a momentum thing. It's kind of like more like maybe I'm just not as focused. Maybe I'm not looking for the things that I'm supposed to be looking for and all that stuff. But yeah, you go on trips every two. I practically do, bro. I go on a trip like every month, whether it's PR or you know, that's pretty much it. But yeah, guys, I'm not gonna lie. Are you guys down to? I'm not trying to force anything out in this market, bro. Yeah, bro. Call it. All right. Once again, guys, before you guys get off, if I don't see anything for the PM session, all right, guys, if I don't see anything for the PM session, I will be on for the Asia. So, guys, if you guys don't see me trade anything, get on the chat at 6 p.m. EST. I'll be active. I'll be looking for some setups, and I'll let you guys know if I see anything. All right, guys. All right. Anyways, all right. I'm off, guys. I'm not forcing anything in this market, guys. It is not worth it. All right. We're staying disciplined. Live, nah, bro. I don't do lives for Asia. Because that's when I'm eating dinner. That's when I'm getting some work done and everything. All right. But yeah, guys. Once again, I'll see you guys either in an hour or two or later tonight after 6 p.m. EST. All right, guys. Take it easy. I'll see you guys later. Please, guys, do not force anything in this market. Do not disappoint me. All right, do not disappoint me with this market. It is not good to trade. Bro, come on now. All right. Anyways, guys, I'll see you later tonight, or maybe later in an hour or two. All right, guys. All right, peace out, guys. Peace, peace, peace. And YouTube, guys, hopefully you guys are able to catch. No, not really catch. But guys, wait. Before I say anything, guys, let me show you guys what we. All right, so you guys might be questioning, like, hey, you didn't catch a trade today, but how the hell are you green $300? Let me show you guys. All right, so last night, pretty much what I did was in setups to watch, I gave you guys not you guys, but I gave the premium a setup that I was watching. All right, so I told everyone, like, hey, I'm keeping an eye on this 15-minute setup. Here's pretty much what I'm watching. We had the DOL sweep, MSS model, fair value gap, inverse and rejection here, and another inverse coming in really, really soon with a ton of selling pressure kicking in. All right, so what I pretty much showed everyone is, like, guys, pretty much long story short, I'm looking to take shorts below 22,042. Look at this, guys. A few minutes later, we're done for the day. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this, guys. We ended up catching this trade right here for a quick scalp in like 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes or so, whatever. You know, it's Asia. It's really, really slow. So 20 minutes is considered fast. All right. But yeah, guys, I ended up catching this with the premium yesterday. So once again, guys, if you guys do want to catch these trades live with us, just in case I'm not live on YouTube and you guys want to be getting more of my work, guys, click the first link in the description and use code PAYOUT. That's PAYOUT. I almost forgot. OUT payout for 75% off any premium upgrade, guys. All right. It will give you access to the alerts, to the live stream with no delay, all of my education right here. Everything that you guys need, it is all here. All right, guys. So once again, click the first link in the description and use code PAYOUT on any premium upgrade for 75% off any premium upgrade. All right, guys. But other than that, I will be live later. I probably won't be live on YouTube, but I will be live in the premium. And we're gonna be cooking up some setups for tonight. All right. So guys, please do not miss out. We're on a 1-month winning streak. We are running it up like crazy with the money. Guys, join up and stop missing out. All right, guys. But other than that, guys, I am going to be getting off. I'm getting off this market. It is not so good. But yeah. All right, guys. I'll see you guys actually, no. I don't know. I don't know when I'll see you guys. I'll see you guys whenever the market gets better. I was going to say tomorrow, but I might just avoid tomorrow. And once again, Thursday, the markets are closed. Maybe I get on for Friday just to talk a little bit here and there. Maybe show you guys something, and that's about it. All right, guys. But other than that, guys, I am off for today.